4:15, Monday the 24th of February. I am off on another adventure. So I am off to Copenhagen today for an extreme day trip. So I've got the 7:40 flight out from Stansted, and I think the 7:05 flight back this evening. So at least I'm not going to be back at the crack of dawn like I was for Belfast. I should be home, obviously delays allowing, about 10 o'clock. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. Copenhagen seems to be a beautiful city. The only downside is it's raining, and it's due to rain all day in Copenhagen as well. So I've got my umbrella, we'll do what we can do. So let's head off to the airport. I made it. It is 5:31, so I actually made a really good time. It was a smooth journey down, but it's just not stopped raining. I've just got to go now. It's not stopped raining all the way here, so it's been not great driving conditions, because I forget when I came to Belfast it was a Sunday, so of course the roads were a lot emptier. It's a Monday today, so obviously people are going to work, cargo, all that kind of thing. So yeah, the roads, the M11 was a lot busier, and obviously the rain and the wet on the floor. Yeah, it's not the best driving conditions, but yeah, really good time. So what, an hour and 10 minutes, went really quickly as well. Parked in the Radisson Blu again, so what, £25 for the 24 hours, which is really good, and it's literally just 2-minute walk. It is pouring with rain, so fun times. Yeah, I haven't got far to go for the terminal, so leave the car here. I've parked under a light, so when I come back tonight it'll be a bit brighter for me to find the car. I parked like over the back as well, so, and this is all prepaid as well through an app called Just Park, and prepay it, and I've not got to worry about it, literally drive in and drive out on the way out as well. So let's sort ourselves out and head into the airport. So we're under the walkway now, just literally going into the terminal. So if I switch you around, the building that you can see lit up over on the right is actually the terminal. So you just walk through the walkway and over, so it's really quickly. But yeah, it's not the best of conditions this morning. I didn't want to get my umbrella out because obviously I didn't want to get that wet. Oh, I've got to cross over again. But now my coat's wet. So hopefully I'll dry off. I've got a couple of hours before we get on the plane. So hopefully I'll dry off. So yeah, let's get to the terminal. It doesn't look too bad in here at the moment. So I don't think a lot of the flights have opened yet because it's still quite quiet. There's people sleeping on the floor. This made me laugh last time. There's actually people sleeping on the floor waiting for their flights. There's no way to do that. Thankfully I'm only an hour and 10 minutes away. So we have obviously no bags or anything, so we go straight down to check-in through security and then find a seat for the next hour or so. And I'm through. So it was less than 10 minutes, relatively painless. With a big old queue, but went down really quickly. The only downside is they need to change their signing here, because coming in it says take all your liquid out. You get here and he says, oh, don't take anything out, you can leave everything in. Laptops, liquid, everything you can leave in. So they need to change their signs, because by the time you get there you've taken it all out, put it back in again. So that's the only thing. So I have to remember that for next time, because I think Bratislava is from here, Geneva's from Luton. So yeah, all through. Coat didn't get tagged this time either, so that's handy. It's now about 5:45, so we've got probably an hour and a bit before the flight gate is known. So I'm just going to find a chair and sit down for a bit. Oh, I need to fill my water bottle first. It is 10:07 and the gate has just been called, gate 32. I think I've got to jump on the little monorail if it's working this time. Up to, yeah, 1:39. 1 to 39 is the gates, 81 to 93 is a walk, and 40 to 59 is a walk. So, oh yeah, the little thingy's here this time, so I'm going to jump on that now. So there's 2 stops. So stop 1 is 1 to 19 and stop 2 is 20 to 39. So let's go on. Gate 32, Copenhagen. So 31 to 32 is over that side. I presume we are going in already, as they are taking people, so we'll see. So they are just doing priority at the moment. It is, what is it? Nearly 7 o'clock, but they're just doing priority at the moment, so once they go through then they should let us on, but then they don't hold you downstairs for ages. And it is raining out there, so it's going to be a bit soggy to get onto the plane. I am on, I'm in 23A. I'm glad actually, so I paid £8 for the seat coming out, because obviously I wanted a window. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty full flight. I've got someone in the middle next to me already, so yeah, it looks like it's going to be a full flight. It's an hour and 45, so it's not too bad. Due to get to Copenhagen at 10:45, I believe, as long as we take off on time. It's only 7:15, so I don't see why we won't. Just hope it's not this bad when we get to Copenhagen, but we've got the umbrella. We'll get out there if need be. So yeah, let's see how we go. But it's not raining, that's the main thing. I just got off, literally came out the plane door and got wind right in my face. That went really, really quickly, although it was a full flight. The woman sat next to me though, in the middle. She wouldn't just sit still, she could turn it from side to side. She had her bum in my side at one point, and then she turned her head and her elbows. I'm like, if you're in the middle, you gotta sit still, you don't have any choice. But no, she was moving about. Anyway, we are here, it's 10:15. We've landed half an hour earlier than we should have done, so that's really good. So I'm going to go through immigration and what have you, and then see if I can get the metro. That wasn't too painful, bit of a queue, but it went down fairly quickly. They were a bit like, what are you doing? Why are you here? How are you going to stay? I'm like, we obviously get quite a few day trippers, because she was like, oh, okay, then off you go. I've heard on some of the forums that people are like, you just come for a day? You're crazy? Yeah. So now I've got to try and find the metro. I'm going to head towards the exits. It all says exits, nothing says metro at the moment. So I'm just going to head towards the exit and see what I can find. So I found a metro system map. So we're at Copenhagen airport there. I think I'm going to go to Copenhagen Central Station, because that's the central, and then work my way from there. The places I want to go to aren't on here, so I'm presuming they are walking distance. We will find out. So I think I've got to go to there and then change for the red line to get to the central. There's no direct line to Central, so I'm going to have to get to Kongensen. Yep, I'm not even going to try and pronounce any of these to get to the Central Station. Hopefully I'm doing it right, and they've got boards up and everything telling you what's going on and stuff. And there's a Van Loos, which is the yellow line, in like 3 minutes, so I'm presuming I'll get on that and hope for the best. I've got a 24-hour metro card, so if I go wrong I can get back off again and see where I'm going. I have just got off the metro. Downside being that two of the things I wanted to do, the Christiania Tower and Rosenberg Castle, don't open on a Monday, so that's helpful. As you can see, I didn't plan this trip very well either, did I? The downside being is obviously I get Mondays off if I'm working on Saturday, so I don't have to take it off as holiday. So, but they do a changing of the guard here. It's daily at 12. And it's up near the castle anyway, so at least I can have a look around the castle on the outside. I just can't go inside, which is a shame. I would have liked to have a look inside, but I'm just walking up to it now. It says it starts at 11:27 from one area and then 12 to another. So, but I don't think the Little Mermaid is far from here either. So once I've done this, I can then walk to that. The Botanic Gardens are open today. There's a lot of construction, so hopefully you can hear me. I'll come back to you in a minute, I think. That's a little bit better. Oh, it's bright, there I am. So yes, I'm walking up to the castle now. It says there's another 5 minutes. I think I'm going in the right direction. We will see, But the architecture here is really, really cute. It goes from like, I'll turn you around, so it goes from like these cute buildings on the right to then like the industrial buildings on the left. So obviously that's like the older buildings to the newer buildings. So yeah, let's keep walking and see what we can find. So although the castle's not open, you can actually come into the grounds. The castle's over the back there. I don't know where the change in the guard is. So this is Copenhagen. Yeah. Oh, you've got a Hans Christian Andersen statue, Punch and Judy Theatre, Hercules Pavilion. Oh, that's cool. I did not know that, so that's a bonus. So, I'm presuming this is like the grounds to the castle. Not too sure where the Hans Christian Andersen statue is, unless that's that there, but I don't think it is. I also don't know where the guards marching, changing thingy will be, because the castle is behind those trees. We'll keep walking, we'll find something. At least it's not raining. It's actually quite brightened up here, which is lovely. It's a bit nippy, but it's not. I don't need scarf or gloves or hat or anything, so it's really nice. I spot the black hats. I'm hoping I can get there quick enough. So I think it starts at 11:27. What's the time? Oh, I can't see. Just come up for 25 past. So that's the castle in front of us. It's a shame it's not open, but that's fine. So that's the castle in front of us. And then you've got the guards all lined up, ready to go. They're like our guards, but they've got like navy blue outfits on instead. I say like our guards. The King's Guards, you know, the Red Guards. Yeah, they've got the black on instead. So I wonder where they march down then. Because obviously you can't go over there because there's like a fence in the way. Oh, geese. Low flying geese. Yeah, you can't go over there because there's like a fence in the way. So I wonder where they do march from and to. Because you can actually go out onto the street and see them. So let's go over there and see. You might have to go up to the top of the street there. So that's the castle. Show me about the big crane in the background. And then the guards are getting there, getting ready to do their changing, marching, whatever they do. I'm presuming they're going to go out the front, but we will see. I am hot-footing it up to the top of the park to see if I can catch them, but they're currently walking around the outer perimeter of the castle grounds, but I'm not sure if they're going to go left or right. If they go right, no chance. If they come left, I should do, but there's cars, so I don't think I will. So I think they'll go out and go right. I don't think I'll catch them, unfortunately. Around there. So they now parade up to, I'm not sure where they go up to, but they now parade up to, and I presume where they go to they then change, maybe come back, I don't know, but yeah, that was pretty cool to see. So I'm going to see if I can find the Hans Christian Andersen statue. Then I'm going to see how far the Little Mermaid is, and Nyhavn I think it's called, where all the colourful houses are with the harbour. Then I think we need to have the roll that we make because I'm a bit peckish. And then we'll go from there. So this is the Hans Christian Andersen statue. Not sure what I was expecting. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting. 1805 to 1875. I really didn't realise that it was that long ago. I know obviously Hans and Christian Andersen like fables and stories and stuff, but I really didn't think it was that long ago. I've just had a look on Google Maps, and the Little Mermaid statue was a 25-minute walk. I could get the metro, but I thought I want to walk it because then I can look at, you know, all the what can I look at? I can look at all the architecture and everything as I'm going around. Yeah, I tell you, old age, your brain cells just go. So it says 25 minutes, so yeah, we'll walk it and I'll show you what I find along the way. This little tuk-tuk kite bike. All decorated. Doesn't look like it's moved in years. You've got a very pretty church over there. So we come around the corner. Beautiful. And there's a little old building on the end there. I'm not too sure what that is, but it kind of like doesn't really fit in, does it, because of the colours and stuff. But all the different colours over here, like, you know, you've got like I love the way you've got like the modern buildings, and then you've got the old-fashioned buildings that are just sort of like stuck in between. Like tiny little workrooms. I don't think they're houses. I think they've got numbers on them. Are they houses? I don't know. I don't really want to be staring in people's windows. Oh no, they're like work. Oh, I think it's a museum. I'm not too sure. Whatever it is, it's very rustic. Yeah, it's just like in the middle of the normal street, but the cobbles are really hard to walk on. Not too sure what it is. So I'm having to find a alternative way round because there's some goddamn protesters in the middle of some square, and the police have shut all the surrounding square and streets off, so you can't get anywhere. Ridiculous. There's loads of them, absolutely loads of them, all in the square. Just I can't understand what the hell they're saying. They're all in like white hazmat suits. God knows what they're protesting about. Why today? Why? Do it another day. So I'm thinking I can go down here, and there's like a side road that I should be able to go down and then back up. It just extends my trip a little bit, but hopefully I can get back up there. So as I was walking, I could hear the same marching band for the change of the guards. So I've now got to the other palace. I presume it's a palace because the guards are now here, and they're presumably they're changing over and doing something else. I'd say it's a palace. Not that you can see with me just wandering, waving it around aimlessly. Well, they even have people standing outside like Garlot. So that you can hear them now. We obviously found the guards at the other end. They've just done, like, as you were seeing, a musical piece, and but look, I found at the bottom of this road. How impressive does that look? Oh look, they're going back again. I don't want to walk all the way down there because obviously it's going to divert from my path. But that looks really impressive, doesn't it? I'm not sure what it is. Can't see what it says on the front, but very impressive. If we come back that way, then we'll have a look on the way back. But we are carrying on down this way, down to the harbour. Huh. You hear what they're playing? Mrs. Robinson. That's cool. That's cool. Found a little souvenir shop and got 3 pins. For I think it was £10 for 3. I don't think that was too bad at all. That'll probably be the only thing I buy apart from the bakery. Although I think the tower is £5 or €5 to get into. So we'll see about that after we've been to Nyhavn and the Little Mermaid. So we've got a, I was going to say it's like a fountain, but there's no water in it. I don't know if there should be water in it, it's just like it now. But I'm not too sure what the fountain is, or what the thingy is. would say there probably is water in it at some point, just not now. Not too sure what it is, but there you go. So we're going over the bridge at the moment. So you've got, I think it's actually frozen. It's not that cold today. We've got a beautiful green park here as well, with a gorgeous church in the middle. And then obviously we're walking over the bridge, I believe, eventually to get to Nyhavn. I don't know if I can walk to it or if I have to get a metro. But yeah, we're right on down on the water's edge now. You can actually do boats as well, but my metro pass also gets me on the water buses. Now I'm not too sure where the water buses go to and from, but that may be an option. We'll keep walking. There's like a battleship over there, I don't know if you can see it, but we'll keep walking and see what we can find. So she was unveiled in 1913. Inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale. There she is. And then she looks out onto the bay. If you can see, but we're obviously near a naval base of some sort, because you've got 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, submarine, 4 there, and like an old-fashioned pirate ship over the back there as well. I don't know how well they're coming out on the camera, because obviously it's quite far away. But yeah, it's quite a lot of so 1, 2, 3, 4 naval boats, a submarine, and a pirate ship. So we're obviously on the dock somewhere. But we are walking this way. We've got another 15-minute walk over to Nyhavn, to the colourful houses. So I've made it to Nyhavn, and this is very famous for like the boats in the harbour and also the coloured houses. You can see they go all the way down there as well. I did think about possibly doing a canal boat tour, but I don't know how long it is. It's only 1:30 now, and I've only got till 5. So yeah, I'm just going to take a few photos here. Then I'm going to stop for a snack. I did see some waffles on a stick, but they're nearly £10 for a waffle. I have heard that it's very expensive here for food and stuff. I'm saving myself for the Burka bakery. So yeah, I'm going to have my snacks in my bag first. Sephora's, they get everywhere. I never saw them at Disney Springs, and now, oh, little Lululemon coming too. I'm going up into that round building that you can see in front of you. You can go right to the very top. So it might kill me to get up there, but I think the views will be spectacular across Copenhagen from up there. So yeah, as I said earlier, I think it's either €5 or £5 to get in there. So we're going to go and see, and from there I'm probably going to go to the bakery, and then assess after that. We're going up. It's attached to another building just over there. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, let's go and see what it says. So, the round tower, there you go. So you've got, start at the bottom, you go all the way up, and then you've got the bell loft at the top, and the observatory, the viewing platform. Let's give it a go. So the ticket was £6.70, 60 DKK, I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, £6.70, so it literally is like this all the way up. So you've got like a round bit and I think a steep bit. So this is going to work the quads all the way up, but I'm hoping we'll have a really good view from the top. There's also a exhibition, and I believe you can go in there afterwards. Very pretty. I'm hoping you can wander around in there as well. So let's tackle this. Just goes round and round and round. There's stairs at the top, which I presume is just to get up to the viewing platform. But yeah, literally just goes round and round and round. And you keep going round. really good. I really enjoyed that. It's a bit of a climb up to the top, and it's no steps until you get to the very top, and there's probably about 20-30 steps right up to the very deck outside. Very, very windy up there and freezing cold. But yeah, no, that was really good actually. Really enjoyed that. And for what, £6, you can't really go wrong. I'm coming around the front now to see if I can go inside the churchy bit that we saw. I think so. I think I can go in here. Can I go in here? Let's have a look and see. Beautiful. So that was Trinity Church, absolutely beautiful in there. The organ with all the gold behind him, the organ with all the gold embellishment and everything, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, just a little walk in and walk out, so I'm glad I could go in and have a look. It's stunning in there. I am now going to go and find the Burka Bakery. It's 2:30, so I've got, what, 2, 3, so I've got 2.5 hours left, because I need to be back at the airport for 5, because my flight home's at 7, so it's 2 hours before. Yeah, so I've got 2.5 hours left, so I'm going to go and find the bakery. I'm going to indulge there. Unfortunately, obviously the two things I wanted to do, the tower and the castle, was shut, so of course that sort of played with my plans today a bit. There's a town called Christiania or something like that, that's a bit quirky and apparently was shut down for marijuana farms and all sorts, so that I believe is on the metro, stop on the metro on the way back. So yeah, let's go to the bakery first. Hopefully we can sit in there, have something to eat, and yeah, go from there. So this is Burka Bakery. Oh my goodness, look at these in the window. They're croissants basically stuffed full of all different sorts of stuff. I think they're about £10 each, but wow. Yes, I am going to indulge. I have my pastry, so I went for cream and berries. So it looks like it's creams inside, and I'm not sure what kind of cream. Just a vanilla cream. But it's huge, absolutely huge. And I got a bottle of water as well, and that was £10. Certainly not cheap to eat in Copenhagen, but yeah, treat yourself. Well, that was mighty tasty. Definitely worth a visit. I'm not sure it's worth £9, but it was definitely tasty. It was big as well, so you know, fills you up quite a bit. So I'm heading to the old library. I've just looked online, and apparently that Christian Freetown, somebody said they didn't feel safe, so I'm not sure if I want to go there on my own. So I'm going to head to the old library now, because it's about 3:30. And that's supposed to be really, really beautiful in there to have a wander around. It's getting colder now as well. As it's getting later, the temperature's dropping quite a bit. All these bakeries next to each other are amazing. I'm not going to buy any more food now. I'll probably get a sandwich or something at the airport, but that'll be it now. So let's head to the library. So it appears it's a university library. I can't actually see that you can go in and wander, which is a shame because it looked pretty impressive online. But it doesn't seem to be any doors or anything in. And the signs on the outside say University Library. Unless it's that building there. There's another building over the road. If that's it instead, let's go and have a look. So I walked past this a minute ago on the way to Burka, but there was quite a big group outside, so I didn't go anywhere. So I'm now wondering if this is the library entrance instead, because that over there is also a library, but that's the university library. So I'm wondering if this is then the public library. Let's go and have a look. So that is a cathedral. Never seen a cathedral with columns like that outside before. Huh, that's a shame, because I was looking forward to going to the library. I'm going to have another Google and see what it says. I don't just want to walk into a university campus like, hi! But yeah, the temperature is really dropping now, so I'm quite cold. I've also got to find my... it's windy. I've also got to find my way back to the metro station as well. So if we can't find the front for here, then I might just give it up and head back to the airport. I do need to do these like extreme day trips in the summer when it's actually warmer. The trouble with that is obviously the flights are more expensive. So this flight I think was like 30 something pounds. And I would like to come back here in the summer. I'd like to do an overnighter, because then obviously you can watch the sunset down over Nyhavn when the harbour and the houses are. That would be lovely. That would be really nice to watch. But we'll keep wandering for a bit and see what we can find. So I wouldn't have been able to go in there anyway because it's closed. Tip for coming to Copenhagen: do not come on a Monday. Seems to be Mondays are their Sundays, which again I did not know. So yeah, don't come on a Monday because all the like touristy things are shut. So I think I'm going to head to the metro. I may brave it and get off at Christiania, so whatever it's called. I may brave it, get off. I don't like it, and get straight back on again, can't I? So let's have a look. I've got to try and find my way back to the metro first. Unfortunately, it has started raining, so I've had to get the umbrella out. I can see what people meant. Like when I came out of the metro, there was some dodgy looking people at the front. I don't know if I'll be here long, but it's some beautiful artwork actually coming in. Very clever. Apparently it was started in the 70s and they're all hippies, so it's all very like, you know, bright colours and all sorts. Square burger sounds good though, but it's like a whole little town. Obviously there's not going to be anywhere open at the moment because it's pretty much winter, but I expect in the summer it's quite a busy place. But we'll have a quick look around and then we'll jump back on the subway or the metro. I'm still in New York. As I expect in the summer this is a lot busier. There's the troll that everybody seems to have a picture of, so we'll go over and see him. It's all like a little play area. Well, it was a play area. Woodland. Oh look, you've got like a tree fort. And then you've got loads of little places and eateries and stuff, but yeah, it does look quite run down. But he's cool. He's very cool. Yeah, shame it started raining. So you've got loads of old buildings around there as well. So it looks like they're all like independent little buildings. He's cool. Yeah, I think I'll head back now. Getting heavier in the rain. Don't really want to be wandering around in the rain. I've done well so far. I thought it was going to rain for quite a lot today, so I'm pleased that it hasn't. Yeah, you'd want to be around here when it's busier. It does have a very much run down feel because obviously you've got graffiti everywhere and there's guys doing spray painting over the back. It's probably allowed to do it, but it just has a very run down, grungy feel to it. So I can see what people say, what they mean, but I popped over, I had a look. I've got the metro card. I'd like to use that like for longer because I would like to have got on like the water buses as well, but just didn't have time. So I'm going to jump on. I'll get back to the airport a bit earlier, but that's fine. I'm just going to sit and read. I've got my Kindle. I'll be warm as well. So let's head back to the airport. So as you can see, I am at the airport. It's like an oven in here. Good God. They don't have water machines, but apparently some of the toilets, the sinks have got drinking water in them as well. So you can wash your hands and drink water at the same time. I'm going to try it and see what happens. Can't say I think much to the food. It's either like burgers, Joe and the Juice or 7-Eleven, but they haven't got just standard sandwiches. It's all like pimped up sandwiches. Just want a snack to take on the plane with me. So there's an espresso house here that's got some bakery bits and pieces, so I'm going to have a look in there. I've got about 2 hours to go before the flight. There's A, B, C, D and E gates, so I presume it will tell me a gate at some point. But I'm just going to wander until then. I wanted to charge my phone for a bit. There doesn't appear to be a huge amount of seating in here either, which is a pain. So I'm going to have a look at this espresso house, see what they've got, and then go from there. Managed to find somewhere with a ham and cheese croissant, so I've just had that. It was only a £5, so considering it's airport prices, I didn't think it was too bad. Filled my water bottle as well. I've just announced, well, I've just seen they've announced the gate F101, probably the furthest one away possible. I'm already on 23,000 steps. I was going to say miles. 23,000 steps. My feet are killing me now. Yeah, too old for these. At least I'm going to be back to the car at a decent time. As long as everything's on time, I should be back to the car about 8:30, 8:45, so I'm not going to be late home. But yeah, no, it's been a fantastic day. I've really loved wandering around Copenhagen, and I'm glad I walked rather than getting the metro from place to place, because I would have missed out on the second time seeing the guards playing and stuff. Oh, they've got some massage chairs. I could really do with those at the moment, especially for my feet. They've also got these little trolleys everywhere as well that you can, I presume, hire, and they're like little itty bitty shopping trolleys. So you can put your stuff in. Pretty cute. So yeah, we're heading down to gate F. Miles and miles and miles and miles away. And hopefully we'll go on time and be off. And I am out. So the plane arrived about 10 minutes early. There was no one in passport security e-control thingy. It did take a while for it to recognise my passport. But yeah, no, the flight was relatively smooth. We had a little bit of turbulence. It was a full flight. But why do people who sit, I mean, like going out, I had the woman in the middle who couldn't sit one way. Coming back, I had the woman, because I was in the middle, coming back, I had the woman with the window that couldn't sit properly. She kept having to sit sideways. I'm like, just sit properly. But anyway, it was a full flight, so there wasn't any space, but it was only an hour and 20, hour and 30, so it went really quickly. So yeah, it's now 8:15. I'm just walking back to the car. I should be home about 10 o'clock, so that's really handy. It isn't raining here, which is nice, but I'm absolutely cream crackered. My legs and knees are killing me. So yeah, and I've got a banging headache as well, but I think that's my own fault because I haven't really drunk much. To be fair, I've not really eaten much. I had my roll that I brought with me, a packet of cheddars and that croissant, and that's pretty much all I've had all day. And I think I've only had like one bottle of water. So it's my own fault, but hey ho. So yeah, I'm going to get in the car, drive home, and I will catch you all up when I get home. So I was doing really, really well. It's like 8:57 and I was going to be home by 9:30, and then the rolling do not pass car block thing stopped. There's been a stranded car on the A14. There's a stranded car on the A14, so they've literally stopped every single lane. I can just see them up the front there now at the moment, trying to push it out of the way. So sod's law that I got stuck in it all. But mind you, I've never been at the front of one of these before and followed him along, although he's getting back in the car, so you never know. Fingers crossed we're going to be going soon. And I am home. Thankfully the rolling roadblock didn't last too long, so I got home about 10 minutes ago. I had a nice surprise on the doorstep as well. Work had sent me an afternoon tea box to say thank you for all my hard work. Downside being is that the DPD driver just left it on the front doorstep. It says perishables in big letter on it, but yeah, they just left it on the doorstep. Helpful. So yeah, I thought I'd run through what I have spent for today. So the flights cost £39.98, so 40 quid return. So then I spent £11 on the metro. That was for a 24-hour card, so I could have used it on the metro, the buses and the water taxis. So definitely if I go back again, I'd like to go like an overnighter and make more use of that. Obviously I didn't use the metro much today because I wanted to walk and see everything. So yeah, that was really good. Then I spent 12... Monzo rounds it up. So 11 something on 3 pins, £6 something on the round tower that I went up the top of, £10 something on the croissant and a drink, and then £5 something at the airport for a ham and cheese croissant. So actually, when you think about it, so I spent what, 10, 20, 32. I spent £35 on food, drink, one attraction and travel. So not too bad at all, I don't think. And obviously I would have done the other tower and the castle, but they were shut on Mondays. So that's something to remember. So yeah, really, really enjoyed it. The flight was absolutely rammed coming back. There wasn't any spare seats at all, but it was only an hour and 20 minutes. So yeah, it went really quickly. And I'm home for, it's not even 10 o'clock, is it? So yeah, I'm home, which is really nice. So as I said, I'd like to go back, warmer weather, and explore a bit more, go out to the things that I couldn't do as well, and maybe do an overnighter so that I've got a bit more time and not as rushed. But yeah, really, really enjoyed it. For my second extreme day trip, it's definitely a thumbs up. So the next one is Bratislava next month, so in March. So I've got 2 in March, Bratislava and Geneva. So I'm looking forward to those. Although the Bratislava one I'm doing with a lady I've not met before. She's part of the EDT group, WhatsApp group. So I'm not sure if I'm going to vlog that one or not. And then the Geneva one's with my friend Ryan. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to vlog those two or if I'm just going to take photos, do a little bit of Instagram, and that'll be it. But watch this space. So I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye guys.